Hello and welcome to another video up on the hill. Yes, it's a foggy morning, but it's patchy, and I've come up here to my local woodland where I've already figured out some compositions if there was going to be some thick fog. But as you can see, it's hit and miss. Down in the lower parts of the valleys around the town and off back to where I live, and there's another local woodland, Johnny's Woods. I went there first and there was nothing. It was just a gamble. Drove through really thick fog where obviously there's no shots, no composition, nothing really of interest. And I thought, you know, let's just take a risk. Let's come back to these woods that I'm familiar with, and I've been waiting for this moment to come here for fog. Now it seems to be coming over. All the light is behind you and the sunrise is taking place right now. But there's a huge bank of cloud, some beautiful clouds actually. They're moving quite quick and it's very, very humid. Beyond belief. It was 20 degrees when I got up at 4 this morning, and it's dropped as I've got here to around 17. So the conditions are just right for this fog and mist in the woodland. It's thickening up lower down now, which is where we're heading. So come on, let's see if we can get that magical moment of light, atmosphere, mist, and of course, some beautiful trees. What I thought was going to be an absolute waste of time because it was changing so quick has changed in the opposite direction. And I follow a gentleman called Mike Prince online. He does shoot a lot of woodland and tree photography, and he put a statement out and an image, a statement. He wrote a few paragraphs describing what he'd gone through to get this shot and how chasing things and looking for conditions, and he just stuck the path. He just stayed true to what he was trying to do and where he was going. And there's a lot to be said. I had to heed that advice. It was very difficult. I was up at the top of the hill and I was going to come down and walk straight through this woodland and head somewhere else because I had this preconceived idea that the fog and mist would be better somewhere other than here. And how wrong was I? Here we have quite a, well, only say chaos and destructive, almost a disaster scene, like an accident scene in the woodland, if that makes sense. It looks, carnage is the word I'm after. And after just curling, chilling, look at this now. I've started to see shots, I've started to see how the mist can be affected by pushing the exposure and playing around, but I really don't have to. It's going very quickly. The atmosphere is there and it is beautiful. I'm finding by compressing and shooting at longer focal lengths, that's really helping with the atmosphere. I'm going to head into this in a sec. I'm getting this shot of carnage, which I think will be its name. So thanks, Mike, for making me stay true and not panicking, not rushing around, and just taking me time, breathing in that misty air, letting it fill the lungs and clean them out, clean the mind, spirit and soul. It does. The sounds in here today have been incredible. It was pitch black when I walked in. I got a couple of shots, which I'll put up at the end, and I almost thought, this isn't going to happen. I've got to go, because YouTubers who do too much of that miss the shots, and I ain't doing that. So I'll see you at the end. We'll have a good chat then, and I'll put up a series of images. Get out, folks. Get out early. I know it's hard. I hate getting up for sunrise, but I tell you what, when it's like this and you get that misty morning, the bird sound, it just draws you in, and before you know it, you forgot about all that negativity and you're focusing on nature and its beautiful sounds. The orchestra this morning of birdsong was incredible. Sithee, oh, and the car alarm. Finding this very, very difficult to walk away from. Absolutely beautiful scenes from the broken and fallen birch, as you can see there in the top right, coming across. Look at the side light. Oh my goodness me. So I've done 2 panels here. I'm going to take another one, make sure I've got it in the bag. I'm not sure what to keep in and what to leave out, so I'm going to go quite wide there and maybe do 1, 2, 3, 4, about 5 shots across. But I like that tree on the end as well. Right, let's have a go. Quick catch up. I'm lathered. I'm worth it. My goodness me. It's not for giving up. And the light, the sun. Oh. It's been a long time since I've had an experience like this. Last time was at High Dam, but it didn't hang around like this. And this woodland has really come to life. Everywhere I turn, there's compositions. I've just seen this scene here, 2 huge beech, and the path, the light's dropping on the path in front of it, and it just looks like a painting now, with the naked eye looking at it. It's Hudson River School, it's hints of Turner, it's got brush strokes of Cézanne. There's impressionism in it. There's a lot in this shot and it's so simple. I'm getting quite emotional because I thought this was gonna be a washout. Nice, nothing's gonna happen. And here I am, talking to you quite relaxed and just watching the atmosphere keep filtering through, the mist filtering through. It wouldn't be a great day out if I didn't fall over. Yeah. We've just seen a unicorn with light beams coming out of its arse. What's happened? I was shooting what I call Dance of the Tuning Forks. I've shot it before in similar conditions but without the light. And what's just happened over here is the equivalent to a dancing unicorn with light rays shooting out of its arse. The whole of the top of the canopy down to the floor, light beams breaking through. I've always wanted to catch that shot. I've just filmed a little bit of it, as you can see now. I don't know if the shot got it, and the composition was really rushed. I've just switched and moved a bit in case it happens again. It's trying, but there's a bank of cloud just holding it back. You just need a split second of that sun to come through. And It doesn't look like it will. So I've got 3 or 4 shots. I'll have a play with them. Like I said, it was so reactive. The light rays come, the unicorn bolted, and I went click. Right, go and find that log, sit down. So well, ladies and gentlemen, that's me done. We're still getting light rays and light beams, but the fog has lifted. I may have a look on the way back because I'm buzzing. I'm on cloud 9. I set out at 5:15, got up about 4:30. Got in this woods around 5:45 after driving round in all the fog. The panic, the FOMO, the worry of is there gonna be any point to this in this woodland? Is the fog going to lift? Is it gonna even be in parts where I want it? And all that just got smashed, put to one side by possibly self-belief, state of mind, as Iron Maiden used to say. It's a big thing at the minute for me, the state of mind concept with my photography, and also the idea of mood, transference of mood into your pictures, feeling and emotion in yourself, and how that can mirror in the landscape, either by choice of lens, choice of shutter speed, overexpose, underexpose, creating atmosphere, drama, mood, being sensitive to the world around us. And this morning was blessed. I'm very lucky. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you want to support my channel, you can in a few ways. I've got a book called An-Stapa. I'm working on my 2nd book at the moment, 50 Times Around the Sun. And you can also head over to the growing community on Patreon for just a couple of bob. You can join me there, helps keep me going out. When you drop gear like I do, yeah, I have to fall over. I don't think I've ever gone out and not fallen over on a shoot. So to stop me falling over, go to Patreon and join me there. It's a great community of folk. Like I said, it's growing. We have meetups over Zoom. We talk about our photography. There's question and answers. There's everything to do with photography from a group sense of things, not just from me. But of course, it's my input as well. And I post things that you wouldn't see anywhere else on the internet, just for your eyes only when you sign up to Patreon. If you didn't know, come and listen to me on Let's Create, Let's Talk, or The Photography Show. You can find it just searching in your favourite podcast player. Right, I'm going on. Light beams, unbelievable this. I don't actually know what's making them because there's very little atmosphere in here now. We're going to wrap it up. There's people walking around everywhere. Got bikers, just had some chap giving me the history of this plantation. Fantastic. So if you like what you've seen, hit subscribe, and if you want to see more, hit the notification bell. And well, from my local woodland, from my heart and nature, thanks for watching, and Sithee!